Hey, how you going everyone? My name's Cyrus and this is my week 1 video diary. Yeah, so the London trip is where I found out that I made it into Chris's top 3. And yeah, when Chris sat me on that couch and kind of told me, Cyrus, you just ran through all these things that I did wrong and he just gave me all this criticism. I'm like, man, I haven't made it. And then he's like, you've made it into my top 3. My life changed from then on. And yeah, this is going to be one fun ride. In my apartment, I live with Jimmy, Dan and Big T, and I room with Jimmy. So Jimmy's not in my bed, but in another bed next to me. I like living with them. None of them are messy or anything, so I can't handle messy houses and spaghetti still on the dinner table. Big T snores a lot. Big T's room is up the corridor. It's not even the next room. There's like 4 walls in between us, and still I'll get woken up at 3 a.m. by. In our downtime, when we're not practicing our singing, me and Big T like to battle it out on FIFA. All right. For those of you who have me on Snapchat, you've seen that I definitely am the winner 99% of the time. Every time I beat him, he's like, all right, one more. I'm like, all right, T, one more, just for you. And then what happens? I beat him. I just don't think he's up to my level yet, but maybe over the next couple of weeks he'll get there. We'll see. Hi guys, and welcome to this week's show and tell. Me and Georgia were trying to look for Big T. Usually he's in the kitchen, eating all the food, but he wasn't there. We found him in this room.
We're trying to look for Big T. Found him.
Toward the end there's a bit of dribble kind of gathering up at his mouth. That residue building up on the upper lip. That's nasty. Thank you for watching. A huge thank you to all of the people who have supported me so far on this X Factor journey. The amount of messages and comments and just everything that I've received so far have been unreal, and I can't thank you enough. So let's hope I'll be here for another couple weeks to come. Feeding fresh talent. Hey, how you going everyone? This is Cyrus's video diary, week 2. Last week's X Factor performance on Sunday was unreal. I didn't really feel nervous that night. I was just ready to put on a show, and I had so much fun. After I performed, guys' feedback was, "You're a star, Cyrus." And for a moment there, I kind of fangirled because I'm a huge Guy Sebastian fan, and that means heaps for him to say that. So, thanks, Guy. Yeah, social media since these live shows have started have been crazy. So many people have posted photos of us. This girl Nikki, she made a "We Love Cyrus" sign, and I remember seeing that in the front row. So shout out to you, Nikki. Thank you for that sign. Some friends back home, they're actually neighbours of mine. They've made like a fan page for me. Shout out to everyone from Dapto that's watching. Next week on X Factor, the theme is decades. My song is actually written by one of the judges. Which judge? Can't tell you. They always give me songs when the person that wrote it is going to see it, and they put all this pressure on me, and it's hard, like, I just gotta, I don't know, if people like my Bieber performance, then hopefully will like my performance. This is Cyrus's second show and tell. Here's another sign that someone made, and on the back there's a little note that says, "We love you, love Shannon Wardle and Ashley Tench, XX." And I thought it was pretty funny. It was very well thought out. I definitely couldn't have thought of that pun. After the performance, I went over and took a photo, holding the sign. She's like, "You keep it." I'm like, "Oh, awesome." So thank you girls. That wraps up my video diary for this week. I just want to say a huge thank you again to everyone who supported me, especially to the Filipino community. You guys have shown an unbelievable response, and I can't thank you all enough. So yeah, thank you all, and thank you. And yeah, I just want to thank you, and thank you. Feeding fresh talent. Hello everyone, this is Cyrus and this is Video Diary Week 3. My performance on Monday was awesome. I don't think it could have gone any better. I got the chance to get back on my piano and I sang Chris Isaac's Wicked Game in front of Chris Isaac, and the next day it reached number 6 on the iTunes charts, so that's something definitely that I'll remember. People kept checking for me on the night and they were like, oh, Cyrus up to 25, Cyrus up to 23, Cyrus up to 17. And then I was like this is great, like surely it's gonna stop at 17. Like it was just pre-order, it hadn't even come out yet. I was like, all right, that's the hype's gone, that's it, that's done. All my family's pre-ordered it, that's it. And then I woke up the next morning and Big T rolled over. He's like, oh, you're on number 6 now. Yeah, when he told me that, it was pretty crazy. So I went on my phone and went on the charts and made sure I screenshotted it 50 times to remember. This week, Chris Isaac has given me a James Bay song. I'm not going to be playing an instrument this week, so that's going to be interesting. I don't really have any experience standing on a stage just holding a mic. So I'm going to look either really awkward or really awkward. Chris has a lot of one-liners and they're all so true, like these metaphors of life. Cyrus, you know, singing's like golf. You have one bad putt, you just gotta go right on to the next hole. This is Cyrus's show and tell for week 3, and this week, while we were waiting backstage, me and Big T decided to have a little fun in the wardrobe. I tried on some alien pants. We crept on set and scared Nat. Initially I ran past and she was like, oh my God, what was that? And then I ran past again and then she figured out it was me. So let's hope that picture doesn't go viral because that could jeopardize my life. Feeding fresh talent. Hello everybody, this is Cyrus and this is Video Diary Week 4. Last week's performance, singing Hold Back the River by James Bay, was definitely a performance to remember. It's definitely the first time I've sung in a pool of water. I got to splash a couple people. I tried splashing the judges, but I don't think I reached them. I think I just got like their table, but there was heaps of people backstage saying, oh Cyrus, you won't splash them, you won't splash them. I'm like, all right, watch me. But I don't think I quite got them as much as I would have planned to. Probably the biggest achievement this week and probably so far in X Factor is reaching #1 on iTunes. It happened after my performance on Monday night. One of the producers came up to me, he's like, oh Cyrus, I got a surprise for you, and showed me on the phone, and yeah, it was crazy seeing my name at the top alongside all these other great names. So I made sure I screenshot it as much as I could so I can prove it in the future that I did have a #1 one day in case it doesn't happen again. There's a hashtag Tyrus that's trending on Instagram. I think the public realised how close we were before we even realised how close we were. The Tyrus starter pack, you got to have black boots. We both have the same pair. You have to be named T and you have to be named Cyrus. Once you've got those 3 bases covered, then you're pretty much Tyrus. Seeing as so Tyrus was trending and so many people had noticed mine and T's bromance, we decided to make it official, and after the live show he proposed to me with a cookie with my mum's blessing. And that moment was captured very, very beautifully. He lashed out and spent $3.50 at the vending machine because he knew how much our bromance meant. I'm still getting used to people recognising me in public. It hasn't happened a bunch of times to me, but if I'm with Big T, then everyone's like, oh, Big T! Oh, and you're on it as well. And I'm just like, don't worry about it. I'll just take your photo, don't worry about me. A taxi driver recognised me and asked for a selfie at a traffic light, which was pretty funny. Yeah, he's like, oh, can I take a photo of us at the traffic light? I was like, yeah, sure. So we're at the traffic light and he took a selfie of us. So that was pretty funny. Yeah, to all the people that have watched this video, to have supported me on this journey and to have come in the crowd and seen us all perform, I just want to thank you all. I apologise to anyone that I sprayed a bit of water on. I promise there's no water this week. But yeah, thanks to everyone, and yeah, hopefully I'll be here for another video diary next week. Feeding fresh talent.